My name is Richmond Agbavor, team lead for Legalis.
Hi, my name is Nabil, software developer for Legalis.
Hi, my name is Nathaniel. I'm AI engineer for Legalis.
All right, so together we formed Team Legalis, but then going forward, we have to change our name due to certain issues with naming where other people have already taken the name, and so we have to change our name to Clerra, spelled Clerra, basically for like a Clerra image or Clerra law, basically. So yeah, that's us now. So now we are Team Clerra instead of Legalis going forward. Yes. Honestly, what inspired us is our own experiences working in the different spaces. So me personally, I've worked in the healthcare and finance spaces, and I kept seeing the same pattern, repetitive task, inefficient processes. And then this got me frustrated because you keep working on different products and then you keep seeing the same pattern. So I was like, okay, let's find a field and then do something about it. And then that is how we landed with the legal space. So I was speaking to some legal professionals and then realized, okay, there's so many time-consuming processes, inefficient processes that exist. And so that is how we got introduced to the legal space, and then we saw the hackathon, LegalTech hackathon or challenge, and then we basically were like, okay, so we have this idea, and so let's proof of concept, let's apply and then see where it goes, and then that is how we landed in the LegalTech challenge. Yeah.
Right. So one thing that really makes Legalis different is how we work with actual legal professionals. Like, we are not just building this based on guesswork or theory. We are in constant touch with practicing lawyers and a paralegal who are all part of our core team. They've been super helpful in making sure that what we are actually building is or makes sense in the real world setting or real legal setting, like the way the workflow is handled, the way documents are handled, how cases are managed, and so on. Alongside that, we also make use of trusted sources, like case law databases, practice guides, and all those materials, just to make sure everything we are building lines up with how law is actually practiced today. So yeah, it's a mix of expert input and deep research, and that's what is helping us build something that's not just smart but genuinely useful to legality.
So one of the biggest challenges we faced, honestly, was getting data for the AI part of our system. You think legal data would be easy to find, but not really. A lot of it is either private, fragmented, or locked behind paywalls, and even where it's public, especially in our local context, it's not always digitized or structured in a way that's useful for an AI to consume. To work around that, we started by reaching out to legal professionals, lawyers, clerks, anyone who could give us access to anonymized case data, and that helped a lot. But the second issue came where the data wasn't clean. Like, some cases were written in very different formats and legal jargon was all over the place. So we had to do a lot of reprocessing using NLP techniques to standardize the data. Things like tagging case type, extracting entities, and cleaning up inconsistent formats. And then it was tough, but solving that challenge will help make the AI smarter and more tailored to our legal environment. Yeah.
How we ensure our solution was user-friendly for both legal professionals and the general public, basically, yes. As a product designer, that was like my core mandate. And so we approached the first principle design thinking perspective, basically. That's grounding our UX patterns with familiar inspired by familiar user interactions that end users would typically experience. And so, and then for our innovative features, we provided clear explanations and contextual guidance to ensure ease of use across the different experience levels. Yeah. So, it's a mixture of basically utilizing processes or patterns that users already are used to, and then introducing new experiences that they might not be used to, but then guiding them through those processes or flows. Yeah. So that's how we ensure that.
So the tools we used in building the system includes for the backend we use Laravel, just like the business logic. For the business logic, we use Redis caching, and then for front end we use simply use React.js and then kind of stuff. For the database, we use PostgreSQL.
Yeah. So for the AI part of the system, we use a couple of tools, each specific for a reason. So OpenAI's language model is mainly because they are really powerful when it comes to generating and understanding legal text. And LangChain also acts as a backbone for connecting the AI to different parts of the system. So instead of just calling a model and getting a response, LangChain helps the AI interact with documents, tools, and even memory for like a more intelligent workflow. And also for reading legal documents, we use PyPDF. And most of these legal documents are in PDF format. So we needed to use that to extract the text cleanly and feed it to the AI model. And finally, all this was tied together with Python. Mainly because it's flexible and has great support for AI tools. Yeah.
So right now we are preparing towards product launch. So a lot of our effort is going into that. We are also considering getting security and compliance certifications. So getting like the data protection certification for Ghana, and then certain international protection certification like the SOC2, HIPAA, and then GDPR certifications. And so we also plan on scaling into other jurisdictions, but that would be the possible future, and then both expanding our legal data sets and then our feature sets as well. So as and when we grow, we are very sure there will be additional features we will need to include for the product, and so we are gearing ourselves towards that. So yeah, that is